Hi guys, this question says find the GP for which the sum of the first two terms is minus 4 and the fifth term is 4 times the third term. So we are told that the sum of the first two terms is minus 4. For a GP, the first term is A, the second term is AR, so the sum is given as minus 4. The fifth term, AR raised to power 4, is given as 4 times the third term. The third term is AR squared. So 4 times AR squared equals to the fifth term. And the fifth term is given as AR raised to power 4. So this is what the question has said. And we are told to find the GP that this information represents. Let's look at this first one here. A is common to both sides. So we factorize A out. It becomes A into 1 plus R. A times 1 is A. A times R is AR. So this is technically this. If we make A subject of formula, we divide both sides by 1 plus R so that A is equals to minus 4 all over 1 plus R. This is A. Let's solve the second one. A is common to both sides, so A here can cancel out A here and we'll be left with R raised to power 4 on the left hand side equal to 4R squared on the right hand side. And this, from here, we're going to solve for R. We can divide both sides by R squared. So that R raised to power 4 divided by R squared equals to 4R squared all over R squared. R raised to power 4 divided by R squared gives us R squared, because 4 minus 2 will give us 2. So we have R raised to power 2. Index law, you take the base, subtract the power. Equals to R squared cancels R squared and we are left with 4. If this square crosses the equation sign, it becomes square root. So that R is equals to plus minus square root of 4. Plus or minus because this is quadratic, so it has two values. The square root of 4 is 2, so R is either the positive value 2 or the negative value 2. So R is plus or minus 2. It has two values. Now, from this point, R is power 4, and it means R should have 4 values. But we are ending up with 2 values because the remaining 2 values of R will be equals to 0. Owing to the fact that you could factor out 2 arrows from it by this division, and 0 does not really fit this solution we are looking out for, so that's why we've not obtained the 2 other values of r which are 0, and they are insignificant or invalid in this situation. So what we just need is r equals to positive 2 or r equals to negative 2. Because we have 2 values of r, it means we are going to have 2 sets of GP for this question. The first GP with the arrow being positive 2 and the second GP with the R being negative 2. So let's take the first case when R equals to 2, which is the positive 2. So we obtain the value of A from this formula. The first term A will be equal to, A is giving us minus 4 all over 1 plus R. We are taking R as 2, so we have minus 4 all over 1 plus 2, and that is equals to minus 4 all over 3. So this is the first term A. The second term we know is giving us AR. AR is the second term in the GP. A is giving us, we have solved for A as minus 4 all over 3, so we have minus 4 all over 3 times R is 2 times 2. That gives us minus 8 all over 3. Third term of a GP is giving us AR squared. A is giving us minus 4 all over 3 from what we have solved for, times R is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 gives us 16 all over 3. There is a negative here, so the answer for the third term is minus 16 all over 3. Now let's see when r equals to minus 2, because we have 2 values of r. When r equals to minus 2, the first term A will be equals to minus 4 all over 1 plus r, and that is equals to minus 4 all over 1 minus 2, because r is minus 2. 1 minus 2 will give you minus 1. Minus 4 divided by minus 1, the minus will cancel out, and that will give us 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. So the first term is 4. The second term, AR, will be equals to 4, which is the first term, times minus 2, which is the arrow, and that gives us minus 8. The third term is giving us AR squared, so we have 4 as the first term, times minus 2 squared. Minus 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 gives us 16. So when arrow was -2 and when arrow was +2, we've had two sets of GPs. So we can conclude that the GPs are, these are the first set of values we obtained when arrow was +2. -4/3, -8/3, -16/3, and so on and so forth. Or the GP could also be when r is -2 as 4, -8, 16, and so on and so forth. If you understood this, try this. What term of the GP, 2, 2√2, 4, and so on and so forth, is 128? Please put your answer in the comment section. Please endeavor to share this video to others. Drop a comment. If you enjoyed our content, please press the like button. Most importantly, share this video to others so that they will enjoy what you are enjoying from our page. And that way you keep encouraging us to make better contents for you. Thank you very much for watching and see you in our next video.